You just gotta let me know if we're crooked or not, okay?
Yeah, I'm gonna wait.
Yeah.
There we are. Yeah, we're crooked.
Right now. I just fixed it. Just give it a second.
No, we're crooked.
We're crooked?
Yeah. Hello, Abby. Or ceiling. Why is it still moving?
It's the delay. That's why I was saying.
Yeah, we're crooked. I can tell by looking at it that it's
Okay,
crooked.
hold on. I just don't want to be cut out.
You're not going to be cut out. You're fine. You just got to make
Give
it
it
straight.
a second.
Hello, Abby. Hello, Justin. Hello, Anne. That's better.
Better? Okay.
We're less crooked, only.
All right.
A smidge crooked. Hello, Strawberry. Ninja Power. Hell yes.
Pepperoni bacon pizza, boys and girls.
He actually put a topping on it. Where's Albert?
2. And there's
Where's Albert?
2 toppings.
Not 1 topping, but 2.
All right, let's go live on it.
The other camera. Hello, Lisa.
All right. Hello, guys.
Hey, guys.
All right. Man, let me situate everything. All right, so first and foremost, before I show you this bundle of joy, my daughter made me this pizza box. It's a Ninja Turtles pizza box. If you were to see what I was going to present you guys with, you'd be like, wow, good thing she did what she did. But I have a pepperoni, bacon, honey mustard pizza. I didn't put the honey mustard on yet because I don't know if I'm gonna like it. In a Ninja Turtle style box. Can you move your thing? And then as
hello, Chris.
You could
Lisa
tell
said
them
you have a snazzy shirt on.
a snazzy shirt. Oh, you want to tell me what you got?
So, I made a Mexican pizza because I saw a recipe this morning, and then I just had to have it. See you guys close up. Hell yes, Mexican pizza. There's lots of jalapenos in here. Lots and lots of jalapenos. And Jamie said, right before we went live, I don't think you're going to like that. It's a fucking taco. Why wouldn't I like it? Everything that goes in a taco besides lettuce is in here. I only got sour cream and I got guac.
Well, because I guess the cheese isn't really melty, and you were afraid of it not cutting.
I was afraid it was sticking, and it didn't stick. It came up.
Came
1,
out
2, 3.
perfecto. Listen, I had a tick on me today. I had my first tick of the season, and Khaki got a lighter. She got the Vaseline. She got the tweezers, and this little sumbitch wouldn't come out.
Motherfucker wouldn't back out after I slathered it up with some Vaseline.
So I had this tick on me after knowing for a good half an hour, and then when my dad got out of the shower, he started messing with something else. I made him the same pizza tonight, but different ingredients.
Thank you, Ann.
I said, Dad, I got a tick. Cat can't get it out. And he goes, okay. And then 10 minutes later, he came in. He put his headlamp on. He saw that little booger. And
tiny little sucker, too.
A baby. I called him Ted.
Hello, Jillian.
He got him out right away.
Probably because I smothered the fucking hell out of him.
Yeah, well, he got him away. But I think it's safe to say,
you're done on the trail.
Well, I mean, unless there's a like some sort of spray I could use
They have bug
that's
spray.
going to prevent ticks from
You can
getting
just
on
hear the
me.
dog's flea and tick coloring.
Yeah.
Lucky he never has his on anymore because he's constantly shaking it off. I'm sure he wouldn't mind if you borrowed it.
Lucky takes his off and then scratches it. Molly's was really loose tonight. You should.
Abby's the only one who heard calling her falls off.
Excuse me. You should run with tape on your ankles, Jamie.
Oh, so they stick to tape.
This was on the back of my.
Yeah. What do you think? They come on your your sneakers, and then they work their way up. That's what they do when they find a nice place to sink their teeth into.
What would tape do though?
Tape they would stick to the tape and they wouldn't be able to crawl.
Oh, backwards tape.
Mm-hmm.
No, my whole body touches the Hey guys, is it baby time yet? 7 weeks.
No, 7 more weeks. She's still baking.
Excuse me. Hello, Michael Burlow.
Hello, Michael.
Yeah, no, baby time will be here before you know it.
7 weeks. And Jamie tried to tell us that. Oh yeah, 4 weeks. I'm like 7. 7 weeks.
Because I think she's gonna come 37 weeks, not 39.
She can't. They told me, suck it up, buttercup. Get comfortable being uncomfortable. Basically, what my doctor told me.
You should hear Kaki every time I go over a speed bump.
Oh my god. She's so damn big already, and the pressure. And anytime there's a bump, and this one particular road just sucks, they need to repave the whole street. And it's just oh my god, I can't.
Oh, thank you.
Well, it's the final countdown, yeah.
Time flies when you're having fun. That's what they say.
Time flies when you're not the one pregnant.
No, I know. I feel pregnant.
She said it's too comfortable. Yeah. That's exactly what she's saying. I won't come out of here. It's nice and warm in here. Just let me stay. Well, hello, Tracy. I didn't see you either.
Wow, how was yours?
I didn't even bite it yet. It's freaking good. Like I knew it would be. Hello, Jimmer.
Me too. Hello, Justin. Any pay-per-view events tonight? No. But there was wrestling on tonight, if that's what you're alluring to. You had, which I watched. I had a full-blown wrestling day from 3 o'clock till, I don't know, 45 minutes ago.
This is really good.
Worlds Collide, which I watched, I liked, I enjoyed. And then Money in the Bank, which was an even better show.
Block? No, there isn't.
But that was a PLE, not a pay-per-view. AEW does pay-per-views.
I don't see it. Was Lucky got it. But thank you, Abby.
Wow. Honey Mustard makes this.
Yeah.
Uh-huh. Look at me. Yep. Full blown.
Where?
I'm asking you to look at me.
It's not anywhere.
Okay.
I've checked.
You seeing things, girl.
It could have been something that. Oh, here's guac that fell right
I saw
here.
something green roll down. LOL.
Yeah, there's nothing here.
You can want to try mine or no?
Mm-hmm.
I got these greasy ass garlic knots from a pizza shop. near me that we don't really use.
No.
They might be good. They're not bad.
A bay, it's in the spirits that roam the cupboards.
Actually, the garlic nuts are pretty good.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, they just don't have the green stuff. I gotta get my Cheetos. And my salad tonight, you guys really probably can't see it. He's gotta lower his TV. I'll get up and get it. I'll do it because I have to.
Okay.
Caesar salad tonight with Monterey Jack cheese and cheddar cheese, which is different. Did you make the guacamole?
I did not. I did not make the guacamole. It's Holy Guacamole, the brand. Khaki autocorrect. Abby. Ah, I got it now. That makes sense. That's why I was like, what the hell is he talking about? Jamie, you look happier with your pizza than you did last night.
Mm-hmm.
Well, your dad said the pizza you made him was like
He ate the whole pile.
delicious. Yeah, there was one piece left. There's one piece left. So I'd say he enjoyed it. Taco Bell had good guacamole. I don't think I ever had their guacamole. Maybe I did in like the Power Bowl.
Who?
Guacamole from Taco Bell. I actually make really good guacamole, Abby. There's not enough avocados that are ripe just yet for me to make a batch of guacamole. Hello, Ashley. I've been on the same page lately, Courtney. Child support issues.
Yeah, last night's pizza was wasn't bad. It just tonight's is much better. I'm not a toppings guy, but I've been craving bacon and pepperoni all day long. And then me and Kaki went to the store today because I knew wrestling started at 3 o'clock, and my whole plan was.
Oh, that's right. Happy birthday, Eric. Well, it's not really your birthday anymore, but we said it last night. But happy birthday.
I knew I had a big wrestling day ahead of us, and I knew Kaki was like. I was hoping Kaki was gonna want to relax today, and she started like naming everything she had to do. I'm like, they could clean their. She goes, our daughter's room's a mess. Our son's room smells like ass. Exact words.
It smells like ass. Typical teenage boy room. Smells like ass.
So, I said, you've been home all week. I said this to my mom. I didn't even say this to Kaki, but I'll say it now. It wasn't bad. I said, you've been home all week. There's no way you're coming up with all this shit to say on a Saturday. My first day off, because Amazon's been killing me. I'll leave that there.
Who, to me? About me?
Yeah. I'm like, I straightened both of them out. I said, this to our daughter, I'm like, we're buying you an arts and crafts set. Clean your room. Mommy's not doing it for you. She does it for you all the time. She goes, I'll do it after I'm done. I'm like, no, because you'll get what you want. You're going to play with it, and you're not going to do it. So she cleaned her room, did a really good job. And then I went to our son, and I said, and your room smells like ass. Clean it up. Mommy's pregnant and not going to do it. He's like, he gave a problem. And, but he did it.
Yeah, he did it.
And then my brother, who I didn't even know was over, was in the bathroom. He goes, did you just say his room smells like ass? I'm like, yes, I did. And that was coming from the words of Kat. And he starts laughing. But,
Hello, Melissa. I'm feeling okay.
I'm like, no. you're not making you're like my dad. Gotta find something to do when you should be relaxing because of how hard you
I'm
work.
relaxing tomorrow. Because you're going out with
Yeah, I got a daughter date.
our daughter.
I got a daughter date tomorrow.
I know he's gonna want to play video games, so I'll just lay in there with my feet up. Yeah, I'm like, what do I do? Because I know I have an appointment on Monday for blood work. And then I don't want to have to come home from that and have to fucking clean.
Yeah, no. Tomorrow, our son is so easy. Give him some Takis and ranch. He's a happy camper.
Basically.
My mom said, you know what? Why don't? It's a long story, but like, you know, I've had to be very strict with our daughter because of her
Attitude.
attitude. Yeah, it's French for attitude.
It's French for bad attitude.
Yeah. And I was never like she was daddy's little girl and did everything, you know, could never make me upset. But once I started to see, you know, other people kind of stepping in, I'm like, no, screw this. She's gonna listen to me. So I have been very strict with her for a while now, but she still has a small little smidget of like melted my heart. Anyway, my mom came about and said something like, why don't you just like take her out? Have a daddy-daughter day. Take her to whatever. And I said, she's not going to want to do it. And then I asked her, and she said no. I want mommy to go.
And I was like, I am not going to sushi.
Yeah.
I'm not making that mistake a third time. Hell no.
And then the next day I found out she wants to go. So I'm taking her to go see Stitch tomorrow, and then we're going to go out for a sushi dinner date.
Excuse me. May I ask you what happened with TikTok? TikTok sucks.
And we hate Melissa, we don't like TikTok.
No. When you get freaking spanked for little bullcrap, and then you see other people on there.
I think July we're going to come back to it.
Half naked people, fully naked people. Then we get spanked for something stupid.
Saying a word in it like midget.
So yeah. Yeah, so we've just been on here, Melissa.
Yeah, about a month now. I don't think we've been on TikTok live for like a month.
Yeah, almost a month, just about.
Crazy. Even the people that watch us on like, that watch like
Gort said, my ass is chapped from TikTok.
YouTube, TikTok, Instagram. I would say 85% of the people do not realize that me and Kaki are live every single night for almost 8 years. Haven't missed a night. 8 years come September. There was one night where there was like a Wi-Fi issue where we couldn't go live.
Yeah.
But it was recorded live and then uploaded 10 minutes later. Oh yeah, no, Strawberry, we could go back. I only got a week's punishment from TikTok.
Yeah. It's not worth it.
No, because
Too much
if you
hate
get,
over there.
it has nothing to do with even the bullying or the hating. If you get in trouble and your live access suspended like more than 3 times in 30 days,
Oh, much air.
TikTok just gets rid of you.
Yeah. They say, peace out, Cub Scout.
Yeah.
You're done here.
It wasn't worth it. What's up, Musher? Hey, Munchkin.
I saw Wiener on TikTok. God forbid I say something about roast beef. Banned. Court, TikTok just loves to ban you. I swear. Hello, my milk. Excuse me.
I've seen girls, I'm not even exaggerating. I've seen girls fully in the act of doing the naughty on top of somebody else, moaning and breathing, but because they're not showing it, you could tell what they're doing. They're on and they're perfectly fine.
So stupid.
I've seen heads bobbing and slurping. And because nothing is being shown, they're fine too. Loopholes is a
Yeah. Must those damn loopholes.
Wow, my pizza's very good. I'm purposely not getting overly full tonight. I think tomorrow's gonna be a whirlwind of a surprise dinner that you guys are not expecting.
There's mostly people asking for money now. Anyway, yeah. That too. Oh, I've seen actual acts of that stuff called fellatio on TikTok.
Fellatio mean what? Sucking dick?
Oral sex. Yes, fellatio. Because people are assholes. People are assholes, yeah. Oh, happy belated birthday, Melissa.
How old are you now? 52?
Wow.
53? 51? Happy birthday. Jamie, I'm 33.
That's French, Jamie.
I'm 54. I complimented her. 3 years older than what I thought she was originally. You're still young.
You are.
It's not like you're Cortland turning 55 in June.
July. But he's not going to be 55.
I just want to see if he's listening. Wow. This is heavy, but it's good. Hey, you know what we got in the mail today? We got our high chair, and we got a pack and play from our baby shower registry. My aunt decided to buy 2 of the things that were on the list, which is very nice of her.
Very nice.
But because of Amazon, those sons of bitches, they wouldn't ship it. So Keki had to pick 2 other things. Same.
It was only the pack and play.
Oh, was that the pack and play? Was it?
She was able to order the high chair through Amazon. And then when it came to the pack and play, the one she found the exact one that was on my registry. She hit buy now and just send it to this address. And Amazon said that they couldn't send it here because of the weight of the pack and play. They couldn't mail it here. The fuck? But the more expensive one, it was almost $200. They would ship that one, but I didn't want that one because it had a whole bunch of stuff in it I wasn't going to use.
Yeah, no, we're not like fancy.
Yeah,
The
I'm
big
not
bells
bougie.
and whistles.
I don't need a big thing with all this other stuff in it. So then I found one that was like similar to what I originally had, and they shipped it. So I don't know.
Black and pink. Very nice.
Yeah, the one I had on my registry was gray and pink. This one's black and pink. It's not that big of a difference. I know, right, Strawberry? The fuck? Makes no sense. It's kind of like when our son's birthday, he wanted this like electric water gun. Right?
I feel like he didn't get the one that was on TikTok.
It is the one that was on TikTok.
Don't seem like it.
It's the exact. I ordered it from TikTok. So I went on Amazon because he sent me the Amazon link for it. So I went on Amazon, went to buy it. It said, due to local laws, we are unable to ship this item to you. And I'm like, what the hell? Makes no sense. Scrolling through TikTok, found the exact same gun. Exact same electric water gun. And I was able to buy it, right? And they shipped it. Do you want to know how they shipped it? Fucking Amazon. Make it make sense, because it don't. It don't make sense. And then when your aunt texted me about the pack and play, and I was like, Amazon's like stupid lately, because then I told her what happened with the gun.
You feel that baby a lot?
Oh yeah. She does freaking parkour in there. She don't sit still.
She's not even born yet, and Daddy's got to show her who's boss. Leave it there. Cortland says, so apparently I didn't get a text or anything about a registry. You can blame Kaki on that one. She was supposed to do this months ago, because a lot of you guys
registry was
wanted
just
to.
for.
I know, but a lot of people wanted to contribute.
No, I know. I know. The registry I had was just like specifically for like family, because it's kind of expensive shit. Well, not expensive, but like the things that we really, really need. Court's being dramatic again. Strawberry said.
Maybe I did.
But at 56, I might have missed it.
Oh fuck, I was off. I thought you were 40s and 50s. Jeez, man. I understand.
Zing zing.
Wow, try these knots. Try the pizza. Knots are actually very good. They don't look good, but
No, they look pale. Very
they're
pale.
good. Belly Bomber Central, baby.
I knew I was going to eat all of this. I'm already getting full. Remember, you haven't seen anything.
You know, I'm gonna say something.
Okay.
Pizza's good. These garlic knots with the honey mustard. Holy shit. Very good. When I watch y'all, I get hungry. LOL. Yeah, we're not like your typical, hey, it's dinner time, let's eat something. It's like, it's bedtime. What do you...
It's bedtime. Have a snack.
Yeah. Oh, crunchy.
We never did the peel off strawberry.
It's probably too late to do it now anyway.
Yeah.
Which, guys, anybody that wants to send us stuff for the baby, we do appreciate it. It's just, Kenny's got a lot on her plate, even though she's at home. She's always keeping herself busy and
I
trying
got
to...
shit to do.
Yeah, when she's, you know... I get nervous when Jamie says, I'm going to say something.
I cringe when you want to tell him, choose his words.
I cringe when I wake up the next morning, Cortland, thinking like, what did I... No. I cringe the next morning when I think about the show from the night prior. Because I always regret saying something. I'm like, oh, you shouldn't have said something. Please stop.
I know, he gets annoying.
No,
don't give him
can't-
anything.
I'm not. You got stuff before. No. Not doing with this baby bullshit with you tonight, buddy. Try the pizza, Kagi. Or try the garlic knot at least. Even if you don't want to try
No,
that.
try the
with it.
pizza.
But I want you to try the knot in the honey mustard.
Of course, he's praying for you.
Please do. No.
Pray for me too while you're at it.
Pray for me more, please.
Mm.
I need it. Where you try to not dip in the honey mustard. This is special honey mustard you can only get at Restaurant Depot.
You had a ham and cheese sandwich in it? I had ham and cheese hot pockets earlier.
You should talk about your salad you had before.
He's just an infant child son puppy. Yeah, no. Well, he's a fucking toddler that goes from one thing to another. He's not even an infant. So we came back from the store, like food shopping, and I was starving, and I knew my blood sugar was low because I started to shake, and I took my blood sugar. It was 76. I was like, shit, I gotta eat something. So I just threw together a salad. It was lettuce, tomatoes, cheddar cheese, and then Chipotle Baja sauce, like from Subway. Subway sells their sauces now. So I threw that in there, and then I heated up my Hot Pockets. Let me tell you, that was the best fucking salad I've had in a while.
Everybody bothered her.
Everybody was bothering me for my food. I'm like...
I got a bite of the Hot Pocket, and I tried the salad. I'm like, holy shit, that was really good.
I should have made a bigger salad. And then I made sure I went to Carvel, and I got my ice cream and my waffle. Because after I left CVS, I was pissed off. CVS, the line to pick up medication is so ridiculous. And they have one person handing out medication. The line was down the aisle and curved. And I'm like, I gotta wait on this fucking line. I had to wait because I needed my test strips for my machine, and then I needed my metformin. 30 minutes waiting online before I got my medication. 30 minutes. I was so frustrated. I couldn't wait to get out of there. And the guy in front of me was annoying me so bad because he kept huffing and puffing. Oh, they're not moving. Oh. And I'm like, this girl's doing the best she can. She's going as fast as she can. It's not her fault. People's insurance isn't covering their medication. It's not her fault.
Was it a Karen?
It was a dude. And he wasn't even old. He had to be about my age. And he was just kept turning around to look at the line, and he's looking at me. And then I'm just purposely not making eye contact because I don't want to talk to this person, because if they're going to sit there and complain, I'm pregnant and I'm standing there like, shut up. At least you don't have a baby kicking you and you have to pee at the same time. So I was just like not trying to like engage with this person. And then it came to be his turn. And then one of his medications wasn't covered, and he kept asking why. And she's like, I can't read this for you. You have to read it. But it tells you why it's not covered. If you'd like to sit here and read it while I help the rest of the line, and he's still asking. I'm like, oh my God. I'm like, the guy that sat here and complained the whole time is now holding up the fucking line.
Remember that
I'm like,
psycho?
the irony.
Remember that psycho?
Oh, leaving Stop
When
and
we
Shop.
got out of Stop and Shop?
Oh my God.
Sometimes it doesn't pay being a nice character. I wanted to roll the window down and say,
Well, that
you're
sounds
welcome,
good.
Karen.
Oh my God.
But instead, I rolled down the window and made it very abundant and loud
That we were
to
laughing
her
at her.
and her husband. First, I let off an obnoxious laugh and said, she's crazy!
This woman was so overly dramatic. I don't know what the hell is going on today, but
I stopped,
to let them cross.
let
with
her and her husband, who might have been normal,
we don't know.
but I was in her husband's pushing the basket, and she's like this blonde, older, probably like 53, 54 years old. She stops because she sees us driving. I stop and I say, go ahead.
And he gives her like the little hand. Go ahead.
And she does some sort of like...
She goes like this. She goes...
like a noise.
She goes, thank you.
Kagi starts like snorkeling.
I started laughing. I'm like, this fucking bitch.
And then
Like,
I purposely roll down the window. And I say, I very loudly laugh and said, she's crazy. And I said something else and then pulled away. And Kagi starts laughing. I said, Kagi, what would you do if I would have said, you're welcome, Karen?
I would have peed my pants right then and there in the car. I would have peed because I wouldn't have been able to stop laughing. I know, Anne. It's okay. No worries.
I've never called a woman Karen before.
Ugh. But I was just like, this is crazy.
I said it with like the Pee Wee Herman and deep voice. She's crazy.
He's
The
like,
husband looked
crazy
at me.
lady.
The husband. I rolled the window down before I said it. The husband kind of looked over at us. And was like, I know I have to deal with this shit.
Yeah.
Oh, I know, Lisa. No, we have, it's not that. It's just that Kaki was supposed to do a PO box, and
Time just got away from me.
yeah, it just never took first. We do appreciate and do
Yes,
know you
we
guys
do.
would have gotten us stuff, and we thank you guys very much for that. It's we do appreciate it though.
We do. You know it's rude. Wait, what? Hello, Albert. Jamie, did you watch Collide? It actually got a lot of views on YouTube. I hope Jim Cornette reviews it. Can see it now. Some fucking clown named Iguana.
Well, Iguana Kid. Yes, I did watch it, Albert. I didn't even see you in here. Hello, buddy. I watched both that and the Money in the Bank. Worlds Collide was great, different, very different.
Gotcha, Lisa. Autocorrect screws you up.
But it was a good show. I watched Money in the Bank as well. I was cooking and taking care of my mom. My mom had like double duty with,
She had both babies today.
She had both babies today, so I was trying to help out as much as possible. In between cooking pizza for my dad, and then making tonight's dinner. I have to rewatch it tomorrow. Vikingo is better in WWE than AEW. Excuse me. He deserves a lot of eyes on him. He got it tonight. He got it tonight. That Mexican driver towards the end of the match was insane. If you take away Money in the Bank and just focus on Worlds Collide, Iguana Kid is the one everybody's talking about.
I have a Mexican pizza, Albert. I know it kind of looks like a giant nacho.
Kaki's tributing tonight's meal to AAA.
Yeah. Mexican pizza. Not finishing it though. Obviously, it's pretty freaking beefy. Like the people on TV. Oh my god, I'm not sure that's funny. It'll be our new book club. Oh, I can't wait to not join that book club. Court.
I don't think Cornette's gonna watch the whole show. I think he's gonna say it was different until the Iguana Kid came up. I'll tell you.
His name, Iguana Kid.
Yeah, I think it's something like this. Here's what I will say about this. Here's my only commentary team was Corey Graves and Conan. More than 4 times, Conan was going to say something and would go in the middle. He would start telling a story. And it was almost like he got something in his ear to stop talking, or they cut his microphone off, and it just didn't make sense. Or Corey Graves cut him off and started talking about the match. And Conan was just trying to give like background on a lot of the individuals that most of the people have no idea who they are. They're not Mexican, they're not American wrestlers, right? AAA is popular, but it's not like main center stage WWE kind of stuff. So Conan was like trying to give individual backgrounds on certain people and tell stories, and it was like almost like in mid sentence they just stopped him or they muted his mic and you didn't hear it, or Corey Graves cut him off. I didn't like that. I think they should just let Conan talk and let him say what he was going to say.
Half quart? Just half? Kidding. It's been a long time since I had a Mexican pizza. I can't even tell you. From Taco Bell.
I think Conan was just being natural and not putting on an act. I enjoyed what Conan said more than Corey Graves had to say tonight. And I like Corey Graves, but at the same time, I think Conan was speaking from the heart and like, you know, and CMLL is working with AEW.
Cheers, Lisa. Cheers. Cheers you with my water. It's been hot in Daytona, Florida. Yeah, I bet. It's been pretty warm here, too. Our air is finally on. That state's one giant ass beach. True. It's a peninsula to be exact.
Albert, you had a fun time watching the shows tonight, right? Though.
Hello, Sandman. He said truth.
Yeah, hell yeah, true. I think that made the night out of everything that happened. R-Truth coming back, and you know, if you watch like the post-match presser with everybody talking and what Triple H said, which I think what's going to be highlighted was him saying it's all part of the show. I don't think R-Truth being not renewed for a contract was a part of the show. I think wrestling fans spoke very loud and had, you know, the higher ups that let Truth go or decided that he's not worth signing to a new contract. No, like, we made a mistake here, right? And I think that, number one, this whole monkey wrench of a situation they're going to be into right now is probably going to mess up 5-6 months worth of wrestling plans that they originally had. I don't think I've heard anybody agree with R-Truth getting let go or not because of his age. It makes no sense. I think everybody saw that, and then TKO and, you know, saw the response that they were getting and heard the crowd's reaction since this happening. Like, you're not hearing about this about Carlito. Nothing against Carlito, but he's not beloved like R-Truth is. He doesn't, you know, R-Truth doesn't come onto your TV and you walk away. You pay attention to what he's doing because he's funny. He's entertaining. It's good to see that if somebody...
Yes, Albert.
It's good to see if someone makes a big enough splash that they're listening.
Isn't it crazy how you brought up Travis Barker and 50-year-old Kourtney Kardashian and their baby, and there they were tonight.
I said that tonight to
coincidence. I was like, that's so weird. So weird. We were just talking about that. And then you see Courtney trying to like shield the baby's face,
Yeah.
which I don't blame her for that, not one bit. What show?
That
The
was
wrestling.
crazy.
Yeah, the wrestling show that was on today, Lisa. And last night we were talking about Travis Barker and Kourtney Kardashian. Then Jamie was just like, they don't have a kid together. I'm like, yes, they do. And then boom, there they were at the wrestling show for the whole world to see.
Yeah. Courtney kept the baby's head straight so the camera
didn't get the baby's face. Yeah. Yeah, it was kind of weird.
It was.
Kind of weird.
Courtney still looks good. Travis, you know, good for them. They've been together for a while.
And there's our daughter. Isn't that Eminem? I'm like, that is not Eminem. She goes, well, it kind of looks like it. I'm like, that looks nothing like Eminem.
Kaki got offended with our daughter's remarks.
Eminem is so good looking now. He's better looking today than he was back in like the early 2000s. It was like, that does not look anything like Eminem.
When's
Hello,
the last time you saw
Sandman.
Eminem?
His music came out not too long ago, and then his daughter just had a baby a couple months back.
So he's a grandpa?
He's a grandpa now.
Wow.
How am I feeling? I'm feeling like a beached whale. Charlie's wreaking havoc from the inside.
You guys hit your food wall yet? What is that? Jamie and my brother is traveling 6 hours from tomorrow to watch Raw Monday because he doesn't want to miss John Cena since he's retired. I don't think John Cena is going to be on Monday Night Raw tomorrow.
You mean Monday?
Well, technically it's Sunday.
Oh
right
yeah,
now.
technically now it's Sunday.
I don't think John Cena is going to be on Monday Night, Munchkin. I hope your brother isn't wasting his money. Maybe, I don't know for sure, but I don't think he's going to be on Monday.
Well, I hope for your brother's sake he is. I hope. This is not Cena's last year. I would put money on it.
I hope not. I think if there was anybody that said they were going to be retiring, though, and when it comes to wrestlers, don't ever believe them. I think if there was one person, one wrestler to say it and believe it, I think John Cena would be the guy.
They always come back. Eventually.
Maybe. I hope so.
Hey, stop that.
I wouldn't watch shitty
Saturday Night Main Event all over.
over All In, but I'd rather watch Evolution over it. Well, you don't have to watch. You don't have to pick. Evolution is going to be the one that is competing with All In. All In, AEW changed their stadium show start time because of Saturday night's main event. Once they changed the start time, then NXT and Evolution came into play with one of them competing against it. I'm watching all of it. Like I've said this since the whole running against each other started happening. I will not pick WWE over AEW, especially if an AEW event is promoted first, which Texas has been promoted
That
since
does
last
not mean
year.
come beg me, because I'm not giving you.
I won't. I won't do that.
No.
I have two
No.
monitors right
Keep
here
your
and a
paws off
TV right there.
Keep your paws off me.
I'm watching it all. 100% watching it all.
I am uncomfortable. It's like I go into one position and then she doesn't like that I'm sitting in that position. And then she starts like putting pressure in different nerves and things start to hurt. Stop. Stop. I'm gonna push you away. Stop. No, now you can go. Goodbye.
Heck yeah, I'm done. I'm gonna take one more bite of this salad, and then a bite of a garlic knot, and we're all good. NXT has good wrestling, but it's all nobodies, not necessarily. Exactly like AEW. Come on, man. No, Albert. You know, after the last pay-per-view, and I'll end with this. After the last pay-per-view, AEW usually does like the press scrums where Tony Khan and certain wrestlers sit down and they answer questions from like the press. And usually Tony Khan lets himself come out and says what he wants to say, and people pick it up the next days and it's in the headlines. Someone asked about the competitive running against, you know, all of his shows. And instead of doing what he would normally do, I think he answered it the best way possible and was calm, cool, and collective and said, I haven't seen anything like this since Jim Crockett Promotions. And then he assured everybody it won't go down the same way, meaning Jim Crockett's Promotions sold to WWE, put him out of business. AEW ain't going out of business, but instead of like going down taking jabs here and there, he just took the high road, and I take that as he's getting the point. It's not going to do him any good him saying certain things. He took the high road, said what he said, and I believe him. And I am still front and center of him picking the nose up on this sumbitch and becoming the best wrestling promotion in the world. Maybe not the most successful or popular, but being the best. I do see it happening. No. I mean, yeah. Yes, but I don't think that's gonna happen.
Isn't it like a
Bets?
multi?
All bets?
Yeah, because you said last bite.
Oh, I gotta take it still. I'm gonna take one more bite.
She said last bite. We're waiting.
One?
It's 2 bites.
Well, no, I gotta take the garlic too, and this is it. This is a good dinner.
Lisa said, I win. Lisa wins. She said at least one more bite.
These garlic knots are so good.
Oh, Lisa, you said 1 or 2. He's on his 3rd.
Oh. And, Kevin Heffernan. Thank you.
Somebody asked if you ate my Chuck E. Cheese pizza. No. You did not eat my Chuck E. Cheese pizza. Because Albert said last night my pizza looked like it came from Chuck E. Cheese.
What?
The pizza I made, he said looked like a Chuck E. Cheese pizza. So no, he did not eat my Chuck E. Cheese pizza. Yeah, our kid ate it. But she'll probably eat that too. This will be my lunch. Our son might eat that.
Well, no, we are not eating shit tomorrow. We're going to sushi.
Oh, true.
And going to see Stitch.
Sure, well, I'll be home.
If she comes home after that and says I'm hungry,
she's crazy.
She's fucking icebox on steroids. but I don't think that's going to be the case.
I don't think so,
So,
either.
with that, you guys knowing the plans for tomorrow, for me and our daughter, Stitch and sushi.
I know, I heard it this time ago. I heard the slurp.
Possibly French toast, or I do have a tuna fish / something else that I don't think has ever been done. I didn't even tell you about this, and I know you're gonna say, "Ew, that's gross," but
Probably.
I think it's gonna be good. I heard that movie was good. I never seen any
The
of the
Lilo and
Stitches.
Stitch movie, I heard it was good too. I think it was my milk that said she enjoyed it.
Our daughter's bedroom, you walk into it, it just like
It's all
it's
Stitch.
like someone puked Stitch. So, all right, guys, we'll see you tomorrow. Thank you for hanging out with us. Tomorrow will definitely 100% not be pizza, but it might have you asking questions. What are you looking
Sorry,
at me
but Jamie is
for?
loud.
What?
Wait, what? Jamie's loud? Who the hell's this person?
I don't even see it.
They kept saying WWW.
Me loud?
Yeah, your slurping was loud when you sipped your soda.
I don't have a straw. I don't do Pepsi with a straw. So, touche.
Such a dick.
Good night, guys.
Have a good night, guys.
Jamie, you're slurping. Yeah.